close. He's on his way. Thank you. Now, before I introduce the next speaker, I have another quick story to tell you. Again, I was with my wonderful grandson who goes to school here in Billings, and he's 11, and he's incredibly intellectual, and he is a Trump supporter, he told me. And we were at the movie, and as we left the movie, we had our 3D glasses, you know, our 3D glasses. And as we walked out of the movie, they had a place where you could put your 3D glasses. And they had a big sign, and the sign said, "Save the world, recycle your glasses." And my 11-year-old grandson threw his glasses in there and said, "Wow, Grandma, I don't even have to worry about ISIS." Because he's smart enough to know that we are in danger if we don't have a commander-in-chief who holds status in the world. And we will have that with Donald Trump. And right here in Montana, I absolutely have to tell you, my favorite second Navy sailor, other than my husband, Kelly, is this man right here. I am so proud of Congressman Ryan Zinke, what he has done, what he continues to do, and what he will do for this country. You are, sir, a patriot, and you get to hear from him now. Congressman.
Well, come on, Montana, let's make America great again. Because we all know that America's in trouble. And every American family and every Montana family knows that we work harder, we work longer, and we get paid less. We know overseas it's been a disaster. When moms bring the kids to school, they don't feel safe. They take the schools to a school system that's failing our children. Healthcare costs, they're going to rise this year another 20% here in Montana. And yet our VA system is broke. Overseas, we're in full retreat. Our enemies no longer fear us, and our allies no longer respect us. But America is exceptional for a reason. America's exceptionalism because we run the government, and the government doesn't run the people. I can tell you, in Washington, D.C., it's time to shake it up. We're all stakeholders. And this isn't a Republican or a Democrat or an independent issue. This is an American issue. Because we rise and fall in the same tide. And it is time for us all to do our duty. And it is time, Montana, to make America great again. So some of you know I was a former commander at SEAL Team 6. So I pay attention to the commander-in-chief. And people ask me, will Donald Trump make a great commander-in-chief? Well, I tell you what, we need a commander-in-chief that'll put the interests of the United States ahead of the interests of raising money for the Clinton Foundation. We need a commander-in-chief that will put our troops first and not abandon them in battle as Hillary Clinton did in Benghazi. We need a commander-in-chief that will kill and capture our enemies rather than catch and release them at Guantanamo Bay. We need a commander-in-chief that will stop Iran, our enemy, from having a nuclear weapon instead of this president that funds them to launch ICBM missiles. And we need a commander-in-chief that will put our veterans at the front of the line rather than having them die in line waiting for health care. As the next president, what do we look for a president in Montana? Montana looks at the Second Amendment as a God-given right and not as a government-granted privilege. And we need a businessman in Washington that's not going to tolerate business as usual in D.C. And we need a president that's actually going to create jobs. Create jobs rather than killing coal jobs, and those are Montana union coal jobs. And don't forget the Keystone. You know, Conrad Burns, who was laid to rest in the funeral, before I took office, Conrad called me and said, "Son, I'm going to tell you some really good advice." He says, "Never, ever vote against ag in Montana." And you know what? We need a president that understands that agriculture makes this country great. You know, it was my bill between the Yellowstone and the Potomac. And we need a president that knows where Billings, Montana is on the map. So with that, I am deeply honored to have Donald Trump in Montana and endorse Donald Trump as well as my beautiful wife Lola and my son Wolf. And like you, Montana is going to stand behind Donald Trump, America is, and Donald J. Trump is going to be the next president of the United States. So thank you, God bless, and God bless the great state of Montana.
We will make America great again.